Hey, what up? What up? It's your boy Alex. I'm back at it again. We're smelling good as a vibe. So today we're gonna talk about French Avenue Aromatix. I think I got maybe 5 or 6 of their fragrance that I'm gonna share with you all today, my opinion. And we're gonna see what they're talking about. So let's get to it. All right, so like I said before, I have about 5 or 6, actually 6 of the fragrances from Aromatix. I want to say I'm kind of new to the brand. I have, read some interviews and seen a couple of previews regarding the brand, but I could say that I'm impressed. For the price, I would just say the value is worth it. And I think that overall, they have some quality products up here. They have some quality products that they've released and some stuff that I think everybody could be interested in. All right, so first we're gonna talk about Carnal Desire. Carnal Desire. I think this came out in 2024. This is kind of starts out with like a raspberry cinnamon type fragrance. In my opinion, this is definitely more of a cold weather fragrance. Something that you can really appreciate. Unisex fragrance. I think men and women can wear it. And then it kind of boils down to like a oud and like oud, vanilla, kind of that realm, like some cedar, patchouli type stuff. But at the beginning, the cinnamon and the raspberry really stands out, and then it transfers into the other stuff that I talk about, the oud and the cinnamon. I mean, not the cinnamon, but the patchouli and that kind of stuff. So the leather, oud, vanilla type stuff, that's what you get in it. But really nice fragrance. Again, like I said, can very much so unisex, probably more so male, but women could definitely get away with this. And I definitely think it's worth, it's a good option for the winter time. Next up, we got Forbidden Fruit. Forbidden Fruit, I think the name says it all. It's a really fruit heavy fragrance. In my opinion, this is probably one of my favorite ones out of the brand. This is a new release this year, but I really like the fruits in it, like the orange and all that kind of stuff it has, and that's what it's really heavy with. I think you got peach in this, you got some rose in it, you got cardamom, a couple other things, but the fruits is just where it's at. I don't have too many fragrances that are like fruit heavy, but to me that's what this gets. So to me, this is really like a night out, a summertime, if you're like Miami type, vibe type stuff, this is what you wear. But again, like I always say, I wear stuff wherever I want to wear. But if you like a fruit smell, this is really nice. I mean, even have vanilla and musk in the end, but really nice. Another versatile fragrance I think can be worn by both parties or both sexes, and can be enjoyed. If you haven't noticed also too, I showed you 2 different ones. They have like a different texture to the bottom. This is like a hard textured or like a sandpaperish, and then this one is like a clear bottle. I was assuming when I first saw these that maybe one would be summer, one would be wintertime based on the bottle, but I don't think that's the case. I think this really is supposed to be worn in warm weather as well, the Carnal Desire, but I think it's better for summer. But I think when I read up on it before, it mentioned that something about it's a summertime fragrance as well. All right, next up, Plantain Blanc. Plantain Blanc. The owner mentioned something about this is like the coast of Italy, a night out summertime fragrance. It smells like a daiquiri, or not even like that, like a mojito, like very citrusy, really nice terms of like a party fragrance. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say cold weather. I would definitely say more of warm weather, because it's kind of that light citrusy fragrance, but it's really dope. It's just different, but that doesn't mean you can't wear it where you want. But this is definitely a unisex fragrance as well. Yeah, women will really like this as well. Plantain Blanc. Next up, we got Sunkissed. I think the name kind of says that as well. This is kind of a soapy, but also citrusy fragrance as well, kind of like limes and things like that. But it also gives you like a bit of a soap smell when I sniff out of it, but really citrus. So if you like limes and lemons and that type of vibe, this is definitely what you want. But I think actually all of these that I'm discussing could be listed as unisex, but I think actually Plantain Blanc is considered a male fragrance, but the way that it smells to me, I think that it could be worn by either one. After that, we have Magnetic, which is probably the most popular that I've seen out there. This is kind of even though it has a bit of a citrus fragrance, it's also a clean fragrance. So, you know, it's blue. So kind of like a blue fragrance, even though it doesn't really come off like, it doesn't really come off as any of the blue fragrances I could think of, but it is a blue fragrance and it still has a bit of citrus notes to it. So it's really clean, but it's really nice. And I don't even want to say elegant, but it's not overwhelming. It's just really soft, but clean as well. All right, and then last but not least, I have Tease Me. Tease Me, another fruity but citrusy fragrance. This one to me is really a unisex fragrance where, you know, women can wear this and men can wear this, but another like oranges, limes, kind of that more fruity than I would say citrus. So it's along the lines of this one as well, but not as strong, much lighter. So this one is more dialed down. Doesn't smell exactly the same, but it's similar. Kind of give you that, I don't want to say like champagne type smell that goes along with it, but Tease Me. Again, got quite a few of these by the brand, these 6, and I've been really impressed, especially with the value, the cost of the fragrance, with the type of fragrance they are and what they bring. So they all have a little bit of something. So I think, in my opinion, Magnetic could be a daily wearer if you want to. And I think that you can wear any of these, in my opinion, in any setting, and it's a safe setting. You wouldn't be like overwhelmed or feel like, you know, it's too much. But I would definitely say, like I said, Magnetic and possibly Plantain Blanc are probably, in my opinion, the most versatile fragrances out of all of them that you could wear no matter where you go. But really impressed. I like them. I enjoy them. I've tried them all, I've worn them all. Only thing I would say, the clear bottles on me, I've gotten about 6 to 8 hours almost on skin. So I'm not a heavy sprayer either. So that's probably another problem where some people, you know, you really spray, but I don't really do that too much. So for me, that's probably why I'm getting such I don't want to say a short time, but it's not as potent as maybe some of the other ones that you could buy from other brands where you're getting, you know, 8 to 12 hours of action. So, but anyway, that's my feedback. Most of the stuff you can read on. I don't want to try to be too, you know, cinematic about what's in them. Straight to the point. That's my little 2 cents on them. And if you have an opportunity to get out there and smell them, you know, you can try them out for yourself. But I think they're all pretty much safe buys, and there's something that you can, you know, keep in your collection if you're looking for a couple fragrances just to build your collection. So anyway, that's without further ado, Aromatix by French Avenue. Peace.